Welcome back, everybody. This is Spirit Fair.
Did you set a timer?
No, thank you. I'm still stupid, clearly. I'm setting up a timer. My phone battery is at 11%, hopefully.
Well, just the one time you remember to set up a timer and your phone dies.
Yeah. We made it to a new location, but we just set
We did?
yeah. Oh, it's got a bulletin board. It doesn't look like it's janky like the last one.
I thought you were just going to leave it at looks like it's got a bullet.
Yeah, it's...
I was going to be slightly concerned about you bringing us to shady locations.
Well, I mean, our newest friend here... Hey, kid.
Exactly.
I understand that you, were talking about bullets.
I know a guy who knows a guy. Just don't ask questions.
I'm sorry. Am I able to shear this man? Oh. I was talking to the sheep, not the bison.
I don't know why that struck me so damn funny.
Free
Just the
grub.
thought of shearing a passenger.
Finally. You know, I am covered in these weird flower things. I could use a bath. Just saying. I forget the brother's name. Oh my god, what is his name? Mickey. You see how Mickey's covered in like fucking dandelions here? He could really use a bath.
To be fair, my brain was like, Dante! I'm like, I know it's not Dante, but my brain is only throwing that out there.
Is this a request to play Devil May Cry? What's the new one? The one with the dude with the cane?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you no. If anything, that would be more of a request to play Dante's Inferno.
I love that game. I'm a little upset that it hasn't gotten a sequel yet.
It's never going to. The studio shut down.
Oh, that makes me really
That was the
sad.
same. It was Visceral Games. It was the same studio that made fuck. What is it?
Darksiders?
God damn it! What is? Yes. No. What?
Darksiders?
No. I mean, maybe, but no. Darksiders was EA, wasn't it? Oh no, wait.
It
Yeah,
is
Visceral Studios was EA.
It is now, but
Dead Space.
Yep, Dead Space. Yep.
Visceral
That-
Studio, Visceral Games, one of those.
That's still EA though.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I think Darksiders might actually be
Meat
a meat
pie. You know.
But yeah, that's Dead Space. I adore that series, and I'm super, super, super sad that they are not making it anymore.
Dead Space
Look
3
at-
was a little disappointing.
Do what?
Dead Space 3? It was a little
Yes, well,
disappointing.
Dead Space 3, the parts on the spaceship,
Have you ever
they were fucking awesome.
played as Carver?
Played what?
Played as Carver, the second player character.
No, I haven't.
Do you have it on PC?
I have it on the original Xbox.
Uh-huh.
Or, I'm sorry, the Xbox 360.
I was gonna say that
No.
that would be a fun series that we could do.
I'm pretty sure we would have to do it local, because I would imagine EA's probably shut down the servers by now.
No, actually.
Really.
Yeah.
It's kind of an aged game, though, at this point.
I don't care.
Oh, no,
Harvard-
that's nothing against your liking it. I'm surprised that EA's still got the servers running, because they're not probably making any money off of it at this point.
That's the thing. I don't think it's a server-based game. Because
Well, if it's online, then there has to be some sort of server that the data is running through.
Xbox Live. That's all it is.
Right, but it doesn't EA. I'm sure EA probably spends a certain amount of money for Xbox Live to stay, I'm sure they're renting server space basically for that data to cut through.
I'm not sure. I'd have to do a lot of research. But if it does turn out that Dead Space 3 is still able to play co-op, I would love for you to experience Carver's story fresh on the channel.
I would
Because-
love to experience Carver's Story fresh. Like that was one of the reasons that I was super sad about Dead Space 3 is because at the time I didn't have Xbox Gold at all. So it was like, okay, I'm just going to have to experience Isaac's story.
Yeah.
Fun fact, when I had my first child, it turned out to be a daughter. But
Woo!
if it was a son, my wife and I were going to name him Isaac. Entirely because like my wife of course was not aware that of my wanting to do it. But yeah, I was going to name him Isaac entirely based on Dead Space.
That's fair. Even though the better Isaac is from Golden Sun, but yes.
Well, see, I mean, personally, I think the best Isaac is probably the one that discovered physics.
Sir Isaac Newton?
Yes.
Fuck that guy. Anyway, but yeah. Carver's Story is what Dead Space felt like for me. Like, I also want you to experience Carver's Story from Isaac's perspective. So I suppose, you know what, the best way to go about that would be for me to play as Isaac and you to play as Carver. That way you could watch the videos, see what I see versus what you remember seeing.
And see, the other option there too is if I get all of my shit squared away, I could actually record my own side of it.
That's also fair. Free grub, finally.
Oh, he put the food in his mouth.
Yeah, and he like pulled on his ear to turn him around too.
Yeah, I saw that.
I wonder if maybe
He's actually a nice guy.
well, I meant the bison isn't really all there. No, I could go for some food.
No, he's sad. On account of starving to death.
Here, let me eat spaghetti and meatball, which is all carb. But I will bitch at you if you give me carbs.
But no carb.
No carb. None whatsoever. I'll stab you in the face. Did I say that out loud?
With fork used to eat spaghetti.
Somebody touching my spaghetti.
There's a lot of
Spaghetti!
God damn it, now I gotta find that sound bite.
Spaghetti!
It's too dark to navigate. Are we at a place? Have I like...
I think we are at a place.
Did I zone out completely?
I say that iceberg's been sitting next to the boat for quite a minute.
Where are we? What have we
I don't
been-
know, but our food's done.
I feel like I stopped from going somewhere that we were going to go because you set something up to cook. And I didn't want it to become burnt food.
You're the one who set this one out to cook.
I know, but I meant the previous thing, the meat pie.
Oh god, I don't want to... There we go.
I made meat stew. All right, this place. Hey, oh. Hey, oh.
No, I didn't even get to ring the bell.
No, because, god damn it.
And also our crops need watering.
We will get back to that. Hey, you! His voice actually physically hurts my throat, so I can't do his voice. All right, we
Hey,
came
Jeff,
here for glass.
I got a chicken coop upgrade.
All right, so we got a chicken coop upgrade, a thing that I don't have.
I was about to say, do we have blueprints for a chicken coop anyway? Like a normal chicken coop?
We do have blueprints, but I don't have the chicken coop itself.
So I know we don't have the coop itself. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't just get an upgrade for something that we can't physically make yet.
Oh, you mean like the upgrade for the crusher that we got before?
Yes. Well, we were able to make a crusher at that point, weren't we? We just didn't have the material.
You. Gustav's house.
I like it. It's fancy.
Chicken coop. We need wool
It-
fabric and ash plank, and we need ash plank.
We need to move Gustav's house somewhere other than right there, though.
I agree. Fantastic. Nah, hold that thought.
Fantastic. Stand by, sir. Perfect.
Not
Um,
quite yet.
Well, no, but I mean that's like what I meant was as far as location for the house.
Yeah, there we go. So we need to find ash. Ash wood.
There
As
you
usual-
go.
As usual, Stella, you accomplished your end of the deal with gusto. And while I noticed that you disregarded much of my previous indications, what a great space you managed to put together.
God damn it.
It will be much better working and it'll be a much better working environment than that noisy guest house that is now occupied by a
I was gonna say the
man.
noisy guest house that is locked.
And as a plus, I can even move in. So that I can entirely focus on my work. Oh, don't act surprised. I've only ever felt at home when surrounded by my work. Hey, what are you doing over here?
Let me just hammer on this brand new window. Oh no!
Hey, you know this building that you just finished? Here, let me improve it real quick.
Hey
So,
Jeff,
yeah,
you're out of veggie seeds.
I am. We need to go talk to Tom Nook. While some might consider
Didn't we
sleeping in
just
their
leave?
office a punishment, I'm actually looking forward to it.
Oh, he's got a little coffee nook.
Oh, I love it.
Kind of like a Tom Nook, only, cooler because coffee. I like his door. It is, not wide enough for anybody but him to go through.
I was gonna say, like, his door, his actual, coffee space, it's minimalistic. To say the very least.
That's one way to put it.
It's also
it has a
very
perch,
empty.
and that's it.
I want to watch him sleep there. I need to see him there.
I was actually. What's funny? Before I even read his text bubble, I was just about to say he's probably going to fill it with stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait to fill this empty space. How exciting! Do carry on. I'll gather things in my thoughts, and I'll tell you when we're ready for the next step. Well, before we get to all that, let's see what we can add to improve it. Not a goddamn thing. Okay. Be a dear and feed me, please. I don't know what I gave you before. Here, have an apple. I'm getting lazy with food because there's too many of you fucking people.
What you need to do is just consistency across the board. Like, okay, everybody eats apples right the fuck now, and then the next time everybody gets hungry all at once, just roll over to the next thing. Oh, you don't like this? Well, then you're not eating right now.
That sounds really smart, actually. Hey,
Take it from a man who has kids.
don't forget to build a crusher. I know you've been fucking around, but don't forget to do that. Alright, let's go look for ash. Wood. Shut up. We're going to the Kanto region.
They're looking for Ash's wood. Isn't he like tin? It's illegal, dude.
Hang on,
Fucking
why are we up
gross.
here? We came up here to buy glass, that's why. Okay. I legit forgot why we came up there. We're getting silver.
We're going to the dragon.
Move it, stupid! Yeah, we're going to the new dragon.
The red dragon that's supposed to be silver.
Yeah, silver dragon. That is also red. It's red silver.
It's a red silver dragon.
It's like the silver Rathalos from Monster Hunter.
Sure, words that he said.
That's another series that I'd like to maybe get started on, Monster Hunter World.
I would love to play. I've always kind of wanted to play Monster Hunter, but again, I've always heard that it's more about the multiplayer than the single player, and
Monster Hunter World can go both ways. Multiplayer is definitely more fun, but single player is... It depends on what you look for. If you're super into, let's say, Soul series or Bloodborne, if you play for the challenge of it, then yeah, single player Monster Hunter is definitely awesome. But if you're more into alright, these monsters are cool, I understand that I need to break their parts to get more stuff so I can become stronger, but I don't want to do it solo, then yeah, multiplayer is definitely an option. Because you have to play differently with multiplayer than you do single player. Like, single player you can use most of the weapons. But, like, if you decide to use, like, the bow guns, it's very difficult to do those single player. Because the heavy bow gun, which does more damage, prevents you from moving a lot. Like, it's a very heavy weapon that hits pretty hard, but not really fast.
Right, makes sense.
So you need a second player to be able to be like, yo, fucking pay attention to me!
Right, draw the aggro.
Yeah. Which, you know, I love doing. Hey! Lightning, do a thing! Holy shit! But yeah, if you felt like getting Monster Hunter World, I will definitely buy it again on PC so that we can record it.
Once again, cross-platform.
Maybe.
Because Lord knows my PC would have an aneurysm trying to run it.
I keep forgetting you have a potato for a computer.
My computer's okay. Like, it's got decent specs for the time. The problem is at the time was 2011.
Right. I'll once again, same with Dead Space 3. I'll do more research and I'll get back to you on it.
I can almost guarantee you that Dead Space 3 will not have cross-platform.
Maybe not cross-platform, but I know it's like super cheap. Actually, it might have cross-platform, especially with Microsoft being like, alright, PC and console users can play together.
I mean, it's possible. I would have to... Yeah, we'll have to try to look into that then, because... Like I said, the biggest problem that I have, in case if anyone's just screaming at their screens right now about, you know, just upgrade the computer, is that my computer, I think it's an HP. It's... Okay, now that we're done with that... What are you? Yeah, it's an HP. And the BIOS was never made to support aftermarket graphics cards.
Yep.
And people brought that to the attention of HP, and they were like, oh yes, we will update the BIOS at some point so that it can do that, and then they just never fucking did. So I tried to install an aftermarket graphics card in it before, and I had to figure out what was going on via beep code.
Yeah, it was having a heart attack. Yeah. I had an HP laptop and I had the same issue. I accounted it to being, alright, it's a laptop, it's not really good for customization, but nope, that's what it was.
Yeah, Hewlett Packard just doesn't know how to make their shit play nice with others.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely do some research, because I would love, like, I'm almost Master Rank 100 on Monster Hunter World on PlayStation, but I don't have a capture card, and you don't have a PlayStation, so that doesn't help. And I just spoke complete gibberish to you, so enjoy that. I'm at endgame, is what I'm saying. I'm at the end of endgame.
Okay. Post-endgame?
Yeah.
I'm cooking some sort of shellfish.
I'm okay with it.
With rice flour, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Rice flour. Oh, I wonder if you're about to make some sushi.
No, because I didn't cook it with rice. I cooked it with rice flour. So I'm
Well,
probably going to make garbage.
I don't know, man. This game's recipes are weird. Don't forget!
That is a good idea, though.
I can go for some sushi right now, though.
That does sound good, but unfortunately I don't think there are places that serve sushi at 2 in the morning.
This shit.
Is there nothing underwater?
Doesn't look like it. Move it, stupid!
Well, that's disappointing.
Speaking of the science, a hummingbird lifting a bison.
physically impossible.
Wait, didn't we make linen fabric for Stanley?
We made linen fabric for something.
Hey Stanley, we got linen fabric for you. Do you have a snack or something? Word of advice, Big Hat. You should always have at least a cookie on you. Or applesauce.
I wouldn't mind having a cookie right about now. I actually have cookies in my cabinet. They've been open for like a month, so
Oh.
yeah, they're probably
More.
stale.
Is there? Or even... Oh, right. He hates fruit.
I made fisherman's pie.
Cool.
Rice.
I'm gonna hand that to Stanley and hope he likes it. Whoa! Thanks! This is so good! He liked your fisherman's pie.
We will do rice and mackerel.
Remember, it's linen fabric I need. And the good kind. I'm making something special. No peeking! How do... Oh, I have to give it to you. I forgot there was a give option.
Also, we are, suddenly we went from having almost no rice to having, like, all of the rice in the world.
An abundance? Yeah. Oh! And it's a soft kind. Thank you so much, Big Hat. You're the best. I can't believe I'm on the ship. I heard a seagull earlier, I think. It's so cool.
I guess
Well-
technically this is a ship.
I think. Might have been a pigeon or my stomach rumbling. But if it was, that's pretty awesome.
God damn it.
All right, Giovanni wanted us to go to Bottom Line Corp
Why?
to get some exotic chocolates for Agnes,
Who?
his wife.
That's her name is Agnes?
I believe so. I might be wrong.
Yeah, you might be wrong.
Hey, Lioness chick, what's your name?
You just sat in her chair.
I'm having a lot of troubles here. Astrid.
That's like the ultimate power moves. I'm going to walk into your house without permission, sit in your chair, and stare at you.
Oh, she did some fishing while I wasn't looking. She told me not to get mad.
I'm just waiting for this. Excuse me. Oh God.
I'm dying.
Waiting on this bird to fall asleep. This is a perfect opportunity. Oh, perfect opportunity to drink some of my capri-sun.
You could say fruit drink to sound more adult.
I feel like fruit drink is less adulty.
Fruit beverage? Young wine.
I mean, it's not wrong, I guess. I think I might actually have wine in here too.
It just occurred to me.
Like, in my
Sal.
house, I mean, not in my cup.
This exhibition I've been feverishly toiling towards. I've never really delved into any detail concerning it, have I? Well, allow me to enlighten you. As my assistant,
No, just
it's the least
fucking go to
I can
bed.
do. Excuse you, I am not tired yet. As you are
He
well
has
aware,
giant fucking hands, and I love it.
I've organized my fair share of exhibitions throughout my life. One might even say it was my career. Although I prefer to think of it as my vocation. Well, now I have to look up what the difference is between career and...
I'm on it.
Every single one of them. Museum, private, or public galleries. I can't read. Festivals, Whoa. Suddenly political. Anti-fascist rallies. Corporate tax schemes. Living performances. Every single one of them has been corrupted by base. Obtuse. Cretinous politics. The public is not ready for this one, Gustav. This artist slept with this one. And there's some bad blood. The Queen has preference for this tepid style of art.
Bourgeois.
Thank you. Bourgeois. I was about to pronounce it bourgers.
My wife would have an aneurysm if she heard that.
Just remember to share this episode with her.
Absolutely not.
No, well, you corrected me before I did it, but yeah, just know what it could have been. I never... Burger.
Oh, Jesus.
I never, not even once, been allowed free reign over an expedition. Exhibition! I often thought to myself, Gustav, you'll be respected when you get older. No one would dare question your gusto. But then, well, you know what happened. Do I?
He died.
Alright, fair. Stuck to that infernal chair, legs as pieces of obstinate wood. Oh. You think that's literal? Like he lost his legs somehow?
Possible.
Slowly creeping up until my features froze into a ridiculous grimace. Oh, do you think he died of polio?
Oh, that is possible.
I didn't mind all that. After all, the body is but a tool for the mind. And my mind has always been as clear as a fresh spring water. You know, what I loathed was the perception others had of me. When you turn into a grotesque statue of yourself, people start treating you as furniture. All this work, all those years, the sacrifices, the humiliations, you suddenly lost all worth. I tried to keep up with my work, as you remember. And thanks to your help, but things were never quite the same. I thought that thought was going to go further than it did, but it didn't. Well, this time it will be different.
Okay, so if I can interrupt real quick.
Yeah, you can erupt with information, that's fine.
Careers obviously are just like, you know, what brings home the bacon, how you earn your money.
Right.
Whereas a vocation evokes inmost gift, abilities, passions, dreams, and broader life purpose. So you could have a career in finance, but your vocation could be like teaching.
Ah, so like a vocation is what people would refer to as, if you do what you enjoy, you've never worked a day in your life.
Yes. Yes, my career is technically law enforcement. My vocation is mechanics.
Interesting. See, we learn things on this channel, even if we're stupid drunk. Which I'm slowly coming down off of. This exhibition will be pure chaos. A maelstrom of artistic sensitivities I can't read. Thrown together in defiance of all human love. I forgot that Daffodil was controlled by you. I legit thought the game was having a stroke. To enforce this greatest message of transcendence through beauty. Yes, that is my goal now. And yours too, should you choose to keep helping me. I'm sure you will. Excuse me.
Will this message self-destruct in 10 seconds?
I'm off to sleep.
Bleh.
I've never seen a bird sleep. But I don't think that's how they do.
It's not, apparently it's early enough now that the boat can just continue going.
Yes, we've kept him up all night with that conversation that it's reached the point where the... Hello? Did we hit a rock? We hit the rock.
Yes.
Once again,
we keep on missing it.
Yeah, we missed the hit.
How is this bright enough to navigate by?
I assume that within the context of, like, how it would be in the real world. You would start to see the morning sun at this point.
If anything, navigating at night would be the best way to do it then.
Yeah, that way you have the stars to navigate. Yeah,
Exactly.
See, I may not know boat words, but I know that they use stars to be like, okay, that's left.
Really, Jeff? They don't go left on boats.
No, they go starboard, and
Starboard is right.
is it?
Yes.
So, okay, so does that mean that port side is technically like the why am I thinking this? Why is port side supposed to be where the pier is, regardless of where you dock?
Port is left. If you're turning hard to port, then you're cranking as far left as you can go.
But why is it called port?
I would assume that, much like how you mount a motorcycle or a horse from the left side,
Also,
technically from the horse's right,
also two things that
or no, from the horse's left, or the motorcycle's left.
Uh-huh.
I would imagine that, yeah, you probably are supposed to dock on the left side. But again, that is 100% speculation on my part.
I will try to remember to Google. So before we do anything else, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button and subscribe. And then hit the bell because, god damn it, the subscribe button does nothing.
I know you said before we do anything else, but I'm going to continue doing things.
Well, he's watering plants, but whatever. Talk to you later, guys.
I am a professional adult. As far as getting a beverage, I cut open the end of a Capri-Sun and poured it into my cup.
As you should, as a proper adult would, because only a only a child would drink out of a pouch that's convenient and awesome and made of space dust.
I'm just like, I'm like, oh, I'm a grown-ass, 33-year-old man who needs something to drink. I'm going to steal one of my child's Capri-Suns.
But I'm going to pour it in a glass. That way it's not a child drink.